live? Yeah, we're live. Hey everybody. Welcome to the bongusing of the buddies. I'm your host. And this is my other host. Okay, cool. So this may look familiar to some of you. Oh, fuck. Why would I? Yeah, no, I'm fine with sharing this stuff. So yeah, let's get this party started, shall we? So yesterday, in the middle of me doing my schoolwork, this is genuine, for once, I had my entire computer just crash on me. So, which is like, it's not fun for anybody involved. So, more or less, that means that I lost basically everything that was on the C drive of my computer. Which, for those of you who don't know, everything on the C drive means everything for Steam saves that are saved locally. So that means all of this was lost. And on top of that, everything for Windows was corrupted. And oh man, so much other stuff. Like I lost a lot of important stuff to the computer. Thankfully, I did not lose, you know, a lot of the work that I've done, you know, for the past 2 years, which is good, I'd say. But I did lose, you know, all of the footage for the stuff that I was doing for class. But yeah, no, so like the entirety of yesterday, since 10 a.m. Till like, what time did we get like my computer officially working, give or take? I mean, it was more me, but like you were someone involved. I want to say it was around like 10 p.m., give or take. Tara? That was a question. Around what time did I get my computer working the other night? Yeah, so motherfucker. So yeah, I had finally got my computer working about 12 hours afterwards. Tara definitely provided some help, even though she wasn't able to be there directly. You still provided help. Yeah. So like again, you provided help, just not directly, and it was very, very helpful. But like back to what I was getting at. That means that I lost the entire playthrough that I had started specifically for this stream. But I did already beat the game on human difficulty, which is like the default for this game. And I had a mostly fresh save of Demon Hunter, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and Demon Hunt the fuck out of these fuckers. Let's just do that, yeah? So I will probably be skipping the majority, I will say, of like secret missions and all that good stuff, because I've already done like most of them, and I don't really need a whole lot more stuff. But that also means that, you know, starting off the stream, we're just one level behind. So yeah, it'll probably be like a bit faster. Probably gonna take this stream a bit more chill, because I've just been exhausted recently. I don't even know why. I did. Wrong direction. I thought that would stun. The gun doesn't stun as much as I'm hoping. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this one done as fast as I can, but I make... That counted? Okay. I'm gonna try to make sure we're to this shit. I make zero promises. I have no idea where we left off. I think down here I get the devil trigger. Actually, no, I believe that might be later on in the game. We've already watched that cutscene, actually. I just remembered that. How do you like that score, Tara? Sad. Oh, yeah, no. Sad. Yeah, let's go check out power-ups. No. Nuh-uh. Nope. Okay. Wee! 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 Oh. Can't get it, because that's Dante. Are we about to be introduced to worst enemy in the game?
Damn it.
Or at least one of them. Yep. Fucking hate these enemies. Especially later on. Well, like, they're not difficult, they're just annoying. Because if you hit them without, like, a proper hitbox, then they hit you. Or a proper hurt box, I guess I should say. So what you have to do is just learn how to fucking parry them, I guess? But they're just so annoying. And they're also, like, impossible to, like, properly lock onto, because of course. Lock onto the ones that are on the fucking ground, worthless whore. Again, the issue isn't hitting them. It's just... Or the issue is hitting them and locking onto them to hit them. That's my problem with those enemies. Thankfully, I don't think they appear too much. At least in, like, my first playthrough, I don't remember them appearing a lot. Oh, God, it's fucking this bullshit. Okay. I got it on the 2. So yeah, right here. Kinda doesn't really matter at the moment. I just need to get it to the end, if I recall correctly. Long story short, blue is good, red is not as good, white is safe. Yeah, yellow is a bridge. Yellow is not always good. It's also not always bad. So, one fun fact about this, it follows a very distinctive pattern. It's always the same order. Yeah. Oh well. I just thought the word razzmatazz. That's fun. Try me, bitch. There it is. Anyway. I couldn't remember how to do that. Watch me get a 1. No. This is like Monopoly rules, you know? Or not Monopoly. Like this is like life rules. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you played Life before, at least once in your life. Yeah, but in Life, it's essentially you hit the stop sign, you stop at the stop sign. You know, you hit the end of the map or the end of the board, then you hit the end of the board. There's nothing left. I'm really happy it's not Quelf rules. For those of you who don't know what the fuck Quelf is, it is the most absurd game ever created. More or less its tagline. I am completely paraphrasing at the moment. And it's straight up what it is you roll the dice, you land on a space, the color of the space corresponds to a type of card, and then you have to draw the card and do whatever the card says. And there are some weird ones, there are some cool ones, there are some fun ones. Actually, I'm wrong. All of them are weird ones. Blue cards were rules, and rules literally force you to do certain things. So, for example, one of them is you have to take the top of the box, shove it under your shirt, and keep it there for the entirety of the game. And regardless of who won or who lost, you had to take it out and say, Mazel Tov, it's a... And then you say boy or girl. Yeah. One of the rules is that whenever you laugh, you have to snort like a pig. I think it was green was you had to answer questions. More demons. Red was you had to keep saying that was the final space. But how Quelf worked is you had to move the exact number of spaces to be able to get to the end.
don't have to answer to you.
So yeah, if you ever get the chance, play 12 once, never again.
I beg to differ.
It is a very humorous and very embarrassing game. It's not an experiment, you're just throwing swords and shocking me. Tara, I don't believe this man is a registered scientist. I don't believe this man is an approved scientist. Is it? No idea.
That's the power. How can it be?
Look who's talking, jackass. Answer my question. What the hell's going on here?
How?
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not super terrible globally.
Did you even hear me?
If you want answers.
Like, sure, it's bad enough that you have to have multiple forms of demon hunters, but not bad enough that the average everyday person would have first-hand experience or knowledge of demons.
It could enable us to conquer the world.
Because if you hear about, like, all of Dante's backstory and him working at Devil May Cry,
May as well ditch
they have to have a possibility that it's become more and more common knowledge. Like, it's kind of hard to ignore the Temene Gru and the fucking Clypoth and I guess this, you know?
Look how beautiful this white armor stands. You have no idea the hardship to make just one armor come to life.
It kind of lacks what the fuck we're talking about.
I had to capture and control countless demons to harness their souls. Summoning them alone was almost an insurmountable task.
summoning.
No, I knew that. I was talking about cutscene.
Yes, yes, the Hellgate. I created it merely as a reference and substitution for the real gate. But after utilizing an extremely powerful devil's arm, it proved sufficient.
What the hell are you talking about?
You should rest.
Oof.
Soon, you shall be my next subject of experimentation, so that I can learn a little something from you. And that
When was Virgil impaled? Like, canonically in a cutscene. Alright, fair enough. Titty.
Him out.
Oh, yeah. It is, at the very least, once per game. I fucking love the organs. It's so good. You know, it's very funny because organs were initially associated purely with the Christian God. Purely. That was how it was for centuries, right? They were big, they were powerful, they...
Not even I
What?
succeed in restoring it.
I don't really care about that aspect.
And if I become a demon, so be it. I'll endure the exile. Anything to protect him.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna disagree with that. Because I do understand that, but that's more general music theory, and that applies to all instruments, not just organs. You know? I believe it ties... Again, I'm still going to have to disagree with you, because I believe that the initial source of the change of the viewing of organs is actually tied to the original Dracula movie. Yeah, because in that movie, they had a single snippet of an organ piece
What Agnes said is true.
that was...
Something.
straight up, it's like a death march, is the whole thing. But the whole point of it is supposed to be like the tragedy as well as the joys, like, of death or something along those lines. You know the one. It's like da-da-da, like that piece. Have you ever listened to the whole piece? Because yeah, so it is a very powerful piece, but that is only a very tiny section of that piece. But that was also the only part that was referenced in that Dracula movie. And I think as history can attest to, people are very easily swayed by just... I have no idea how to get that still. Are very, very easily swayed by just... like... pieces of media. Generally not in the ways that the filmmakers have ever intended. But yeah, I believe that yeah, the start of like people viewing organs more demonically comes initially from a movie like Dracula. So I understand your music theory take on it, and it does, you know, check out with the history of the church. But that was more for music as a whole. Like, if you did tritones with guitar, or piano, or violins, or... hell, if you just did, like, weird shit that was way too impressive for any instrument, you know, it was the work of the devil. Case in point, there was a violinist who just happened to be very, very good at violin, and people were like, it's not possible to be that good at violin, and just said, oh, he made a deal with fucking the devil from the Bible, you know? And because of that, that's how he got so goddamn good. It wasn't, you know, incredible skill or anything. It was just, oh, dude, there's no way anybody could be that good at violin. Oof. Anyway. God, it's so much fun. So anyway, organs are just associated with evil. I guess. Yeah, I guess, but they are still more generally tied to just rich evil people. Or very old evil people. And I mean, I'd say it's a bit immature to consider that, like, all people are, you know, villainous in that regard. I think I just gotta... Where do I go next? I don't remember. Anyway, I don't feel like dealing with him. But I mean, it's a fair assumption to just associate it with rich people in general, because organs are fucking expensive, dude. Now I remember where I'm going. I was gonna make a joke about fighting manga, but nah. I am a bit too out of it for that. For anybody curious, I was simply going to say, not unless you're cool enough, you can. But that would mean that I would have to acknowledge Baki. No, I want to go to the other side. Alright, I want to go here. That's what it is. So, but, you know, organs are big, organs are expensive, organs are loud. Oh yeah. Quite often, musicians who wanted to practice just pieces for organ couldn't do so because they were so stupidly loud that it would disturb the entire populace of a city. Did you know that one? Yeah. Like, yeah, I didn't. What? Fuck, what is it, Wolfgang? Wolfgang could probably answer that question. There was a very prolific writer of music who's completely deaf. And he was incredible. But he would orchestrate based off of the vibrations. Yeah. Which is absolutely batshit insane. And I love it. As much as I really like this game, and I love the way Nero plays, I hate this next section.
A forest.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is this? Must be the effect of the gate. Sorry, kid. This is gonna have to wait.
'Cause I'm free. Free falling.
How much could he really know?
It's a big ass gun. Kind of. The gun is the size of his forearm. SBZ stands for Super Bad Chickens. Super Big Cats. No. Super Big Cock.
And that's the situation.
Oh yeah, so the acronym, so I didn't have D&D today, but we did meet up on campus, because we were fully expecting it.
In the presence of His Holiness.
And, on our way out, one of us brought up DC. So I was just coming up with acronyms, because I just really like doing it. So I was making it sound like I was going to say something particular, and then as soon as we got outside, it just went, Dickcock!
It's your fault. It's your responsibility.
But I was like, man, this is exactly why I'm single. It's because nobody can handle all this fucking goodness.
If that is your wish. Though who will then track Dante?
I will find Dante.
You can guarantee his capture then?
Absolutely. It's good to see Your Holiness has recovered.
You know what I just noticed? And this is very, very weird.
Is she reliable?
She doesn't have any jiggle physics.
Brought us the sword Sparta and hastened the completion of our savior.
Like, I was wondering why
But
it
she
looked
remains
so
almost a
unnatural.
stranger to us all.
Because, like... Oh no, she does have jiggle physics. I'm a liar. My apologies, everybody.
As for her identity, I have already investigated. Now, Credo. Find
Credo.
us Nero and Yamato and bring them back to me.
As you wish, Your Holiness.
And that way we can open up Kingdom Hearts. What game am I in again?
Credo appears to be quite close to Credo's sister, Kyrie. More than once, he called out her name.
Alright. Time to shimmy up a tree and shit down it. Yeah, I can't get either of those. I already have that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Charge Shot 3. Get that out of the way. It's gonna make everything more expensive, but I mean, I can't afford it anyway. So, I believe this is the last game in the series so far that has had movement puzzles, or room puzzles. Well, DMC 5 did not have any puzzles outside of secret missions. Forgot that was a thing. So if you run and taunt into an enemy, you do a fucking dropkick. Alright. Lo and behold, new enemy type. He just fucking exploded. I've never seen that before. What the deuce? I have the ability, so it won't let me through. Damn. Let me... There we go. So yeah, this is what this game is now. Platforming puzzles and dropping into holes. Fuck. I know there's more stuff there. I really don't care. Alright, here we go. You wanna know how many times I had to redo this room? At least 6. It was either this room or the next room, I can't remember. But at some point, I think it was this one. There are little dudes that spawn up from the ground that try to fucking eat you. And if they eat you, they drag you into an encounter. Kinda, I guess, I don't know. There he is. It's good to know. I guess it's not this room. Right, I haven't been introduced to the lizard people yet. Lizard people are fun. But yeah, I don't really know the history and lore of a lot of different engines, I'll be honest. Like, I've made a very rudimentary one. But, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Engines are pretty fucking cool. Damn. Yeah, same here. Hero Forge is an engine? Yeah. That was initially an engine. Yeah. I learned that because it was on a feature list. That was provided to us by our class because we had to create a feature list for a lab that we were doing. It's a very weird lab. Because every other lab that I've done is essentially like, alright, cool, you're gonna do this, the teacher's gonna grade you based off of this and that. And then, yeah. And then, yeah, and then basically the teacher's gonna just grade you based off of the work that you submit. It is like how every single other lab that I've ever had has ever gone. So it's not a matter of, like, I guess, like, making sure you get the #1 thing. It's a matter of, you know, you get it to work. There have been some labs where it's like they're expecting you to do specific, or, you know, there's been like every lab where it's like they're expecting you to do specific things, and sometimes the methods are very similar or the same as other people, you know. It's kind of impossible to get perfectly original stuff. What the fuck did I do? I just instantly got Smoke and Staxy style. Man, it got dark. I thought you could just do things during those. Did you just say rip my cock? Alright, that was pretty dope.
Don't even think about it.
Shameful to be beaten by a human!
Hey, don't step up if you're not gonna put up a decent fight. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to litter?
The fruit of her womb holds the power that binds together demonic plants. Can I just drop kick it? Damn. Could you imagine drop kicking a tree and it fucking explodes? That would be sick as hell. Just fucking All Might that shit. Oh, should I talk about Kengan Asura? I feel like I just may as well. Alright. I read all of Kengan Asura. Yeah. That series has 236 chapters. when I first told everybody that I did this, nobody gave a shit. And that made me really sad. But, you know... So, for those of you who don't know what Kengan Asura is, it is a series wherein, in an alternate history at one point in time, merchants were told that they should settle their disputes by just having people fight on their behalf. Yeah. And it's straight up, they were told this by a 5-year-old Japanese emperor, and instead of going, that is the stupidest idea I've ever heard, what the fuck are you talking about? These Japanese merchants were like, shit, this boy's cooking. And took it to heart and decided that they were, yes, going to make people fight on their behalf to settle business deals. Now, all of this is hypothetically above board, but is still underground fighting. So, it's not exactly legal, but not exactly illegal either. And we follow the adventures of one Tokita Oma. At least I think his name is Tokita. It's definitely not Takita. That would be wacky. So, and he's basically like a weird dude using a very specific style who comes from a fictional part of Japan known as the Inside. And the Inside is just, it is funky. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a pretty cool concept in universe. And basically fighters are split into two categories, which is people from the inside, people not from the inside, and that's about it, I guess. I did say two categories. Anyway. And, yeah, no, it's all, like, really, really interesting to see how they all interact, all the various styles, but it's... Oh, this is, those who do not wish for darkness should seek the light for it, for if not, all efforts will be in vain. So I need to go this way, if I recall correctly. Basically, it's just you need to go the opposite of the shadows. But the thing with Kengan Asura, and I think the thing that people will like the most about the series, is that it's all very plausible, logical concepts brought to their even more logical extremes. So Baki is absolute batshit insanity, right? If you don't know what Baki is, just look up anything. Straight up look up anything for Baki in a nutshell. And every sentence is just... Oh man, it's pure insanity. Every second. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like a way more realistic version. It's by no means accurate to real life, but the concepts are like, if somebody could get to that level, that could be possible. You know? Like, if somebody was insane enough, was skilled enough, was talented enough, right? They could hypothetically poke holes in metal. Is it possible? Yeah, is it possible? Right now? No, fuck no. You know? There's nobody alive that is capable of straight up punching holes through metal with their fucking fingers. But if you had an insane enough motherfucker who would attempt it and would try for it and would and would like dedicate their entire life to doing it, yeah, I'd say it's possible. One of the most interesting concepts that was introduced in Kengan Omega, not Kengan Asura, is fuck, what is the exact concept? You can put out a phantom of yourself to trick your opponent, which on paper sounds stupid as fuck, until you realize that there is an actual method of skilled enough fighters can read the minute movements of their opponent. This happens all the time in boxing and karate and like every other sort of martial arts. It's this method of just seeing the minute movements of the muscles and going, oh, they're going for this. It's a possibility. And then taking it to the next level up, you can have a skilled enough fighter be able to mimic what they would be doing next to trick their opponent into reacting accordingly. Anyway, here's the best fucking fight in the goddamn game. Oh, right. I can fucking grab those, I'm pretty sure. Damn. I really want to catch it. I really want to catch it, but I don't know if I can. You know what I just realized? This dude is Nero's fucking Virgil. Yeah. I mean, he's got the fucking... He's got the arm. You have to, like, follow the patterns with him, you know? He's fucking just cool as hell. God, he's so fucking cool. I love this goddamn fight. Honestly, it would be dope as shit if Credo did appear again, but I don't think he will.
Not yet. I'm not finished.
But it's like, Credo is the perfect Virgil to Nero.
Your strength is increased.
You know, he's upstanding, he has a noble purpose, he's just incredibly misled. And he's not like Virgil in any way, shape, or form either. You know? And he's also not like Dante. Just like how Nero isn't like Virgil or Dante. Like, Nero does have his, like, I need more power sort of moments, but, like, he's his own character for the most part.
Do this.
It was our intentions to protect you from the truth.
Why does that man have bigger tits than Kyrie?
Son of a...
Nero.
Not to worry. I have no intentions of harming her. Yet. Though, it would appear your attachment extends beyond friendship.
She has nothing to do with this. Let her go! Agnes! How dare you use my sister? This is my fight. Let her go.
His Holiness predicted your defeat, and so ordered that your sister be utilized.
What?
It's also even better because Credo is just like a pure human.
Then come and get her, for I cannot guarantee
Yeah.
her fate.
Like, he just had, like, devil power put into him. And he was still capable of going, like, full toe-to-toe with Nero.
Nero, we must set aside this battle.
Like, that's insane!
Until I find out the truth of this.
He's so cool. Those who take it up will find a new source of power. What does that give, exactly? I don't remember it. Rainbow! And it's fucking Dante in the demo cutscene. That's great, I love it. It's sad. Yeah, I really don't know what the Aegis Shield does. Do you know what the Aegis Shield does, Darren? Do you want to look it up? No. Right, I think I'm about to be introduced to a new enemy type. Yep, here we go. God, I fucking love it. Two. Oh yeah. Ah, I love it. The fucking triple suplex. Can I? Can't I? I don't remember. Probably not. Yeah, I gotta go up there and clear the weeds. Okay, yeah, we got it. Oh, right, yeah. What? For context, it is an image of the fucking scientist dude looking ecstatic. Dude, he is definitely creaming. Dude, creaming his jorts is an understatement. The man has creamed beyond cream. The man has become the edge man. The ultimate conclusion. The edger. Tolerate not the Zenith. Anyway. God damn it. I mean, it's just a laser. It's just a very highly, you know, focused laser. Or Lassier, as I learned from my good old buddy, Shadow the Hedgehog. You're a beta cuck, Sonic. And in the Petersonian sense. Petersonian? You know what the fuck I'm referencing, right?
So, you've come.
What have you done to Kyrie?
Why don't you check and find out?
Alright.
Don't expect me to be as easy on you as I was last time.
If I have to kill you to save Kyrie, that's wrong.
Fun fact. Nero kills one boss in this fucking game. No. Nope. Rita fucking survived, man. Like, that was the entire... Oh yeah, there are also, like, no repeat fights between characters in this game. Like, you do repeat fights with Dante in this game. That is a fact. But for the most part, Nero doesn't have any repeat fights, and Dante doesn't have any repeat fights. Here we go. But, you know, Nero kills one boss in this game. I'm not gonna tell you which, but he kills one boss.
I think it's time to
The rest of them just run away.
That's enough, Argus. Go and prepare for attack.
Right away.
Did you notice that, in his demon form, Agnes has the fucking halo, but it's his bug antenna? Yeah. God, there's so much glow in that fucking hand. Reminds me of a line from a comic, or like a webcomic based off of Metal Gear Solid 3. When he grabs a fucking necklace, the first thing I thought of was, I got your banana! And then he gets fucking, his snake is thrown off a bridge by the boss. But yeah, that boss fight is actually very fun. Let's see here. I would say Devil May Cry has the best bosses in this series. Or it has the most consistent quality of bosses throughout the series. This game has some of the most fun. I would say DMC 3 has some of the best, though, as well. It's very difficult. Devil May Cry 1, I don't know. I feel like that one's up for debate as well. It certainly did, but it also had some very good and very original bosses, and also some really, really great concepts that were directly lifted from it. Image.png. Like, we would not have had Nero without Nello Angelo. it is. Ooh, look at that shit. All the way to the bottom. And we're back. Be gone. What? There we go. There's to here. Outwards to here. About 30 minutes. Made some decent progress today. Go ahead. In bed usually. Fuck man, that's a interesting sort of way to do it. So I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna sound very, very boring. I actually just like plain cheese pizza. Like it's the pizza. It's like the classic, and people just fucking respect, like disrespect it all the time because they're like, oh, it's boring, you know. Like I don't mind. Having like a bit of like pepperoni or sausage on that bitch. But I just gotta say, it's so fucking good. Just without all that shit. Yeah. It's also the matter of Florida pizza, man. Just does not stack up to the shit we got back home. Yeah. Like, it's not bad by any means. You know? Oh, we were spoiled as shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of dark, but I understand what you meant. Yeah. But basically, for context, we live close enough to New York, like within at least like 2 states of New York, or at least Tara does. Yeah. So we get like all the classic Italian like just pizzas in there. And they're all fantastic. Every last one of them. Yeah, fair enough. I will say I've had one issue with one place. No. It was not because of the quality of the pizza. I would like to clarify that right off the bat. It was simply the matter of my parents got one type of pizza from them for years. And like, it made sense as to why they got it. It was a good bit of pizza for a pretty good price, but it was essentially it's not deep dish, but it was a lot of bread, and it was Mops pizza, which, for those of you who don't know what Mops is, it's basically Supreme, but it is specifically mushrooms, onions, peppers, pepperoni, and sausage. Man, I'm just tanking hits instead of fucking playing it smart. Let me grab you. I just... Damn. I was hoping to do the fucking suplex again because it's so good. Of course. But that's basically like... That was basically like the pizza I had for years.
Get it? I don't have time for this.
And to this day, I hate onions on pizza. I can live with peppers, but I'd really rather not.
I'm here for the sword.
I still love pepperonis. I still love sausage.
Point being,
Mushrooms are fine. Mushrooms I don't feel one way or the other about. Is that weird? I don't think that's too weird.
Return it to me, and I'll let you go, kid.
that's how you see me think you're blushing pretty pink when I kick your ass.
That's fair.
Helpful hint. Take a tip from the elders.
Yeah, I guess. Shall we? Whoa. He fucking hit me before my attack landed. Oh, fuck. Sir, this is the scariest moment of my life. There we go. I got it in one. That's pretty impressive for me.
You cooled off yet, kid? What's the matter? Why the glare?
You look as if you've just been playing me from the beginning.
That sword was used to separate our world from the demons.
So why is Connor's profile picture
Can't have
Mansley
something of that
from
kind of power
the
floating
Iron
around,
Giant?
can I? It's gotta stay in the family.
I need this.
Then keep it. Now that you're calm and cool, keep going. Hey! What's your name?
Nero. You're Dante, right? Not a bad name.
Neither is yours.
It's alright. Dante and Virgil are obviously named after Dante's Inferno characters, right?
Dressed to impress. Are you sure you want to let him go?
Nero is named after the
Yeah, I figured
Emperor.
he can bear the burden.
I know it's not my business.
The,
but
like Emperor
it's
Nero,
ugly.
right?
Well,
So,
kid screws up.
if Nero were to have his
Kick
own...
ass.
I guess honestly Dante would be more accurate than Virgil, if we're being real. So if Nero were to have his own Dante... Sack. Saka. What would Nero's... Yeah, what would his own Dante be named? Because Virgil is Dante's guide through the Inferno, through Purgatorium, and through the Divines, right? Meanwhile, you have Nero, who was, I believe, the worst emperor in Roman history. He's got an ass. So, with that in mind, would that mean that we would need a similarly named character and would have to be Latin in origin? I don't know, Connor's the history buff. Oh, I didn't get that one? Wow, okay. I thought I did. I feel like just to offset Nero, his Dante counterpart would probably be a lesser known good Roman Emperor. Could you look up who Credo is, real quick? Like, historically. Alright. Proceeding alone is strictly prohibited. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Anyway. I don't want it to be Julius or Caesar or anything like that. Because that just feels too obvious and very boring. Like, Credo's fun, but having a character named Credo would be kind of... Having a character named Credo after already having a character named Credo would be just bad design. Bonk. That was what all of that was for. To get an elevator. This is a really weird angle to do shit from, huh? Cool. We're just gonna go up the fucking elevator. Screw it.
Is it not beautiful?
It's okay.
I think we've got a difference of opinion on that one.
Thank you, Nero.
How unfortunate.
Not really. Kyrie. So what does the Aegir shield do?
Wish to become one with her. Within the Savior, your mortal bodies will combine, melting into one to manifest and create his core.
What?
A thing of utter and pure beauty.
Go blow yourself.
Oh.
I'm here to save you.
It's like the one thing I never fucking do. It's cool as shit, don't get me wrong. It's just one of the...
To
Yeah, it is really cool, honestly. It's just one of the parts of this that I just don't really use all too often.
Not interested in your bullshit.
Love it. God damn it. There we go. Literally just goes, well, that was fun, bye! And just leaves. No, wait! Right, there is one repeat boss. It's fucking this one. Yeah, that'll kill.
Not interested in your bullshit.
He wasn't even close. What was he so scared about?
Such a shame. Still, I must salute a man who carries the blood of Sparta.
Sparta.
While not in Dante's league, You still presented a harder fight than I had anticipated.
Dante.
I had originally intended to absorb him into our savior. But circumstance presenting, I'd rather choose the option at hand.
I really hate his stupid Halo thing.
When your blood and this sword are combined, we will be able to proceed to the final stage of our ultimate goal.
Fuck yeah, Credo! Credo, no!
You have
Dang.
betrayed us.
God, he's such a badass.
Served the dream of a world you spoke of. The savior you preached of. But you used my sister, Kitty A, who has nothing to do with this. And that is beyond forgiveness.
Love for a sibling. How foolish. All that is needed is absolute power.
Man, that sounds familiar.
Oh, it's you, Gloria. Unfortunately, you did not anticipate a descendant of Sparta.
Man, they upped her jiggle physics like to 20.
Been outwitted, and the savior will be completed.
I don't know. I'd wager this kid still got some life in him.
Dumb idea, I guess, but
Escape is now impossible. The creation cannot be stopped.
like, why would you hit a dude into an object that you could quite clearly fucking see that he's melting into?
So melodramatic. Besides, if you die without giving my sword back, I'm gonna be pissed.
Come get it.
What a punk.
I love it.
I failed to save you.
I don't know what's happening.
I swear it! I swear I'm gonna get us out of here! Together, Kitty!
Dude, the dude who voices Nero is stupid good at it. We have come a very long way from filling Dark Souls with light.
Check it out. It's got wings.
The design shows terrible taste.
Hey, where's that thing going? It's not complete yet, is it?
It is in his heart to save the world from chaos. He will begin by driving it out.
Now he has what he needs. Yamato.
Sparta used it to seal the Hellgate from the demon world. The sword is the key to opening the Hellgate. The real Hellgate that lies dormant beneath this city.
The sword that separates the human world from the demon world.
I think you, the son of the Dark Knight Sparta, are the only one who can stop the Savior now. Dante.
Honestly, a fun concept would actually be a prequel game
Looks that way.
where you play as Sparta. Right?
Please, honor one last request. Save them. Kyrie and Nero.
I'll do it. I wouldn't want to deny anyone their dying request.
I'll sweep the city and evacuate the people.
Hey, is this your way of ditching and dumping this
You want
mess
to
up?
switch?
It's cool. Let's stick to the plan.
Oh, she's at her own guns. That didn't even click in my brain. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna call it there. That was a very long cutscene. I hope everybody I really hope everybody enjoyed it. Yeah. Skull. Alright, bye.